How cool does that look? Hi guys, and welcome back, and welcome to another video where once again you join me in my apartment in London, but I'm not going to be here for very long because today, oh, it's just going to be so cool. First of all, what I'm doing in today's video is I'm off to collect a Ford Focus RS. Also what I'm doing is I am heading to the Le Mans 24 hours. If a lot of you are aware, I don't know why I'm saying this because you are aware, I keep banging on about it and you probably don't even care. I used to race professionally and this is one of the races that I competed in 2013 and 2014. It's one of the world's biggest races, 24 hours, 3 drivers, flat out, 24 basically 1 hour sprint races. Since I've been to Le Mans, I've always raced there. So this is going to be a little bit strange, being on the sidelines once again. Who knows, one day I might be back racing in the Le Mans 24 hours and documenting it on my channel. First things first, I'm heading to collect this Ford Focus RS. Doors closing. Down we go. And then I arrive. I've just arrived to collect the Focus RS. The car, can you see it a little bit in the corner? It's orange. So I haven't really explained properly. I have been lent this car for the next 2 weeks. So lent it for the next 2 weeks, and myself and TG, we are cruising down to Le Mans and we are gonna have a lot of fun in this. I've seen so much about the Focus RS, never had a proper chance to spend some time behind the wheel of one. I've driven one for sort of like a day, but this is gonna be 2 weeks. And by that point, you will know whether you can own one of these in the future as a plane flies over me. Here it is, my car for the next 2 weeks. I'm excited for this. How cool does that look? In that orange, one of the original Ford colours, the Heritage Edition. I have the key. Just here. If you're wondering, if you don't already know, the Heritage Edition, there is only 50 in the world. So these are very, very limited cars. 370 brake horsepower. You have a manual gearbox, so that's going to be fun to be able to, you know, drive that like a proper racing driver. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We look at it from here and we have a little bit of a walk around. We can see, personally, I'm always a fan of black wheels, but I just think that looks really, really good. You also get the sort of grey brake calipers with the Heritage Edition as well. I can't really get my head around that there's only 50 of these in the world, but that colour orange, if you are aware, I owned the A45 and that was in orange, so I do have a soft spot for orange, and I think they look really good from the front, don't they? Focus RSs do look very, very good from the front. I think that has really, really good presence, doesn't it? It just looks cool. And if you're also wondering, how much is a Ford Focus RS Heritage Edition? Well, these cost a mere £40,000. So it's a lot, but if you get one, it's probably a bit of an investment. We have these bucket seats, which are here. These are cool. RS right in front of you, and of course, has that just gone off? Yeah, it has. The manual gearbox just here, so that's very, very cool. Look at all this carbon fibre on the handbrake as well. But yeah, it just feels so cool. Engine stop start just there. I'm guessing clutch down. Ooh, makes a nice noise. If we compare it to my BMW M2, M2's new are like £50,000, so this is £10,000 cheaper. Comparing it to an A45, it's probably around the same sort of price bracket. Pretty expensive, pretty pricey. I still think Focus RSs, they just look good. Whenever I go past a Focus RS on the road, I'm like, oh look, it's a Focus RS. Usually I see the blue ones. I've never, funnily enough, seen an orange Heritage Edition. I've already stalled it. How did I ever race cars in my life? It's just so odd to be driving a manual. It might sound totally ridiculous, but honestly, I haven't driven one for ages. And it's really refreshing. What I am gonna do is, first things first, I'm gonna put this into sport mode. Just I've got a little drive mode button here, and we have 4 different options. So like I mentioned, this car is traveling to Le Mans with me and TG. Tonight we are getting the overnight ferry. There was the option to potentially get the Eurotunnel. The overnight ferry will take us very close to Le Mans, and myself and TG being on a road trip is gonna be hilarious at the same time. I'm not too sure the adventures which we're going to go on, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So I've just quickly pulled over en route to go and collect Tom from the city, where he has a full-time job. But just look how good that looks. I just wanted to get out. I do this a hell of a lot on my channel. I get out and I want to have a look at how these cars sort of look, basically. This is how I see it. If I walk past something, would I look twice at that? 100% yes. It's got so many good looks to it. It's just a wicked bit of kit. I see what the fuss about these is all about, because so many people have said that should be sort of your next daily, that should be it. And I was like, well, I like them, but do I really like them? And I think time will tell, but first impressions are very, very good. So I've arrived in London, and soon I am surprising TGE with this Focus RS. You might be thinking, well, he actually knows what's going on. He actually doesn't know what kind of RS this is. Don't be expecting this at all, because most people, like I have mentioned, are used to the blue on the Focus RS. That's normally the colour that you see. So I'm actually collecting him from his job, his work. He actually has a full-time job as well, and he'll be here very shortly. We are up against it to make this ferry as well, which is a bit of a nightmare. We've got to go to Portsmouth and we need to hurry as soon as we can. There he is. Yep. What do you think of this?
Oh, another day of making shed loads of cash.
No, don't ignore the car. Do you like it?
Yep, can miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you wanna drive it?
No, not really, mate. It's not a little snoozer, that's okay.
Really? No, I drove here, so you drive there.
No, I've got some admin to be doing, I've got some emails to be doing. Can't do those on the move.
Oh, okay. Is that a video?
Yeah, probably that'll do it.
In you get. Right, here we go. You got your suit on, well, your suit off.
Yeah, feeling pretty wealthy, boy. There's no shouting out the window. Should I get the window down?
No.
I'm feeling shouty, boy.
No, man.
We're getting the window down, man.
Did you know I used to race?
I'm not. I honestly.
Let
me out here. If you're gonna just carry on with that GIF all weekend.
We're going on a road trip. Are you excited for the road trip? Tell me.
Yeah, road trip.
Lads.
We're gonna look for some birds as well.
Oh, bumblebee.
What are you doing? Tourists.
It is a nice car, isn't it?
Yeah, this car's sick. We'll obviously go on about the car a bit more in due course, but
it is sick.
That is really, really cool. It's been quite a rush, actually. You've literally, for context, he's literally just turned up in my office. I've galloped out the door and jumped in the car, and we've got a very tight schedule to hit.
If we make this ferry, I'll be very happy. And we have made it to the ferry after what I thought was going to be seriously close enough not to make it. We have made it here, so to speak, by literally a minute. As you can see, there is a lot of cars which are off to Le Mans as well. A lot of people are really, really passionate about this race. Are you excited to get on the ferry, mate?
Yeah, I just want a little record to it possibly, please, mate.
Oh yeah, you want a photo? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, maybe look at the floor, mate.
Yeah, do my arms look big?
Yeah, they look really big, yeah.
They always do.
Things have kind of changed. I seem to have got the wrong booking or something, and we're just waiting for, thinking that we're going to Le Havre, and we're not. Did I nearly mess the whole thing up?
You did, actually, yeah. You almost wrecked the whole trip again.
What would you have done?
Gone home quite happily, actually.
Whole
Whole weekend with you.
They've won. Sun to Le Mans.
Yeah, Sun to Le Mans in a 911 Turbo. Completed it.
Yeah, where's your kid? Rear quarter at that age is mayhem.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, he got it. If you want to see our room, the cabin which we're staying in, me and Tom, here we go.
Hello.
What's going on in here?
Lovely, yeah, it really is nice. Fresh toweling, you know, we've got little soapings.
Oh, yes, yeah, I like that.
Paper cups.
You never know when you're going to need a paper cup.
Yeah.
Shower?
This is better than my flat, to be fair.
We've got a bunk. There we go. Oh, baby.
This is better done.
Are you going up?
No, I'm not. I refuse. You're climbing up there, mate.
Do you want me to go up here? I'll stay up here. Yep. So we are obviously all checked in on the ferry, and we are en route to Le Mans. Myself and Tom. It's going to be a little bit, No. Obviously a massive thank you to Ford to obviously giving me this Ford Focus RS for a couple of weeks. It's going to be amazing to be able to use it, just sort of see what it's like to live with. It's such a cool car. I know a lot of you guys love the Focus RS. It really is a wicked bit of kit. I've just loved driving it so far. So to make sure you don't miss any content, make sure you check out TGTV, subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon.